Hi, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you.
I watch
Nice
your
to meet you.
videos all the time.
Oh, cool. Cool.
This is fantastic. I love the old Mercedes.
I like the old Mercedes too.
We actually have the 124 coupe in Ireland.
What is that? Is that what you're in now?
Yeah, yeah. Well,
How'd you get one here?
No, not here. Not
Oh,
here.
okay.
In Ireland, we have that. We
You
actually
said
work
South Korea.
We work in South Korea.
So you're from Ireland and you went to South Korea.
Yeah, and we met in South Korea. And Jen's from
So you're
California.
from South Korea.
I'm actually, yeah. Well, my family is, but I lived here.
So you met there.
It's totally
But we met there.
That's a cool little story.
Yeah.
Man, this place is awesome. I watch your videos all the time to keep myself sane. Because out there it's all Hyundai and Kia.
We just missed everybody. I hired some help finally, and we've been getting those two ready, and actually just got all these Benzes running. And like, it's now I'm down that one you just seen up there. I moved that to two other lots, so I got two on that road and then this one. So sorry, you went to the wrong place there. It's what's online. It's,
yeah, we saw all the old Mustangs and stuff out there at the
yeah, that guy has got so many Oldsmobiles or whatever they are, them coupes out there, the 54s, 55s.
Yeah.
Them are big money too.
Yeah.
They're nice.
There's a lovely green grass back there. But I'm all about the kind of more modern stuff. Plus, it's cheaper to get into it as well.
It's a lot cheaper.
Oh man, that's the limousine. Wow. See, I've seen everything like you on videos. I sound like a total twit now, but yeah, this is crazy. I recognize it.
You know, most of the stuff that I've got is just cheap cars. I don't have perfect ones because perfect ones is not what most people buy. If I do come across them, great. That one needs a little bit of top and it needs paint. That's a $2,500 car, but it's got 90,000 miles on it.
It's a lot of car for $2,500.
It really, really is. And everybody loves that. A certain group loves that style.
Yeah.
I drove it around for about 600 miles, and look at it. It's just comfortable as it can be, man.
Velour. It's real velour. I love that.
It's still got hair for my dog in it and stuff. I gotta detail it again.
That is freaking awesome.
Yeah, real velour. Think about that. They don't do that no more, do they? Pillow top.
That's outrageous. Yeah. Wow. See, this is the exact car I want to get into when we move. We're planning.
The coupe?
Yeah, I love the old.
I like them too.
Or I'm not sure.
I'm not sure how the 114, 115 thing goes.
Yeah.
It really, really confuses me. It's one or the other. One's a coupe and one's a not, I think. I've had lots of them. Them are neat cars. Them coupes are probably the most undervalued Mercedes coupe that there is. They really, really are.
Yeah. No, I love the R124 is great, but the window motors on them are.
See, I got a coupe here. That's CE?
Yeah, that's exactly the car we have in
a coupe? Oh,
yeah,
really?
Coupe, yeah, but it's a 220. It's not the.
Oh, so it's a 4-cylinder?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you guys have the smaller motors a lot over there.
Really punitive tax system, so even that's like €1,000.
Well, how much does that go for over there?
We bought it for $750.
Wow.
I put about $1,000 into it. But the window, have you ever done the window motors on these?
No. Are they?
The back ones especially, they've got like a little wire kind of motor.
I've done the sedans, but never this. I can imagine the back would be a pain.
If you ever buy one, never buy it if the windows aren't working, because even the regulators on this, it's the same as the R129.
You can't find them. You can't find them either, probably, huh?
Expensive when you do as well. They're beautiful. This is a what? This is a 6-cylinder, I presume.
Yeah. I'd like to tear this apart, blow the fenders, and make an E500 coupe.
Oh.
That's what I'd really. That's the one Mercedes I wish I had never sold. I had one just a little off from that color green, E500 in a 94 or 95 model.
Yeah.
I freaking sold it. I never should have.
Yeah. Oh, this is awesome. This is exactly what I'm literally fresh off the boat. It sounds terrible to say it, but we're here 3 days, and I love this country way too much.
Well, I seen 714. Did you come into LA?
Yeah.
And then you guys drove down?
We're staying in Orange County. Yeah.
What have you done yet? Have you went to the Hollywood City Walk?
We went to the Boulevard. We went to Runyon Canyon.
Hollywood Boulevard?
Yeah.
It's up there. Nice. That's nice to walk up and down that at night. All the Did you go to any of the museums?
No, not yet. No,
they're kind of
San Diego.
They're okay. San Diego's not. So you're staying up there and you're just visiting San Diego today.
We're going to the zoo today. So,
oh, the zoo's nice.
Jen's never been.
You'll like that.
So this is my kind of mecca right here. But yeah, we temper it with some animals.
The zoo's probably the best value in town.
Yeah.
It really is.
Oh man, if I was.
So taxes won't let you have that kind over there very cheap, a 500. A 500 keeps you from the motor? Is that what it is?
Yeah, exactly. We can't afford it. In Korea we have something like this. They don't They used to not sell Mercedes in Korea, but the Sangyeon company, they made them under license. So our car is actually an S500.
You know what? You say that, and I've seen that name in Netherlands when I'm there.
Yeah.
And they make a little SUV, don't they?
Yeah, they make it.
Yeah, and it's got a Mercedes diesel motor or something.
Rexton or something. Yeah, it's great.
That's the cheapest way to get a nice diesel Benz is to buy that
That's
truck.
exactly
Except I can't get that in America, of course.
That's exactly it. That's our car there now. You can see it's kind of S500 kind of vibe off it. It's a 320.
I thought it was a 124.
Yeah, it's that's a 124 chassis, but then all the running gear, the brakes and
What
everything.
year
like
is that?
99. 99. Yeah, it's like a cheaper version. Like the inside the plastics are like really.
We don't even really get that model here.
Yeah, no, I don't think you do. They wouldn't sell it. Mercedes wouldn't let the car be licensed outside East
I've never
Asia.
seen that car because
Yeah.
it looks kind of like a W220 S500 in the front.
The headlights are.
It looks like
headlights are from
the
it,
newer
actually.
500, like that is what it looks like.
Yeah, they've and the rear end's pretty much the same.
With the itty bitty motor.
Yeah, and that's our one in the. I was doing some renovation work, 1995. That's our old CE. Ripped down the engine and everything like that. But you see the puny little motor compared to what you have here. The fan shroud takes up half the engine bay.
See, those kind of cars are cheaper for you guys over here, or over there.
Yeah.
Over here, it just seems to be a lot more.
Yeah, I can't get over the price of stuff here. It's outrageous. It's a good clean car. We resprayed it and everything. It's nice. It's a good straight 95. Pretty cool. But yeah, it's the exact same as that, just different wheels. And it has the newer front end on it. That's about it. I really want to see that coupe. So I'm sorry to be taking up your time.
Oh no.
You're laughing at me.
No, not at all.
She's like, whatever.
Not at all. Not. I just don't understand this language. Is all. I'm just standing in the sideline.
Basically, if they don't rust to hell by the time they get a certain age, they're awesome.
I think I got that part down. Just about, yeah.
You'd never see cars like this in Europe. You'd never see them as good as this. Like, even our car back home, the back arches are rotted out in no time.
You know, that's what I get. See, and that's where the California cars come in. I ship a lot of them back east.
Yeah,
You're welcome to go back here. It's just a mess. So know that ahead of time. You're walking past my dog's poo and
Dog.
she's asleep.
Oh, hi, baby.
Okay, now you're happy.
Hi, sweetheart.
We breed miniature
tiny.
beagles. So they're,
She's small.
that's the miniatures. That's as big as she'll get. She's 12 and a half pounds.
How old is she?
3.5?
She's full grown.
She's
Hi,
full grown.
baby.
She's how? 3.5.
Yeah, they only get no bigger. The males get a little bigger.
That is gorgeous.
You were
I
so.
saw you
Can I
had the
hold
beagle's
her?
pocket thing. Yeah.
I love the beagles.
Can I hold her?
Yeah. You know what? Yes, it's that time of the quarter.
That's okay.
I don't want her to mess up your shirt, maybe.
It's okay.
Don't take a picture back here, man. Come on, don't take a picture
I'll
back
take a
here.
picture with the dog.
Take it that
That's
way,
awesome.
man. Take it. Look at this mess. I don't want to show this
That's
mess.
awesome.
At least go that way, bro. I mean,
I will do.
I don't want pictures of this crap. I feel so bad about the way this stuff is.
Ah, come on. This is Mecca for us. Can I open it?
Yeah.
Man, it still opens properly.
It closes nice too.
So it is, so-
I love the way these doors open. If you can't get in this, you gain too much weight. That's all there is to it. The door opens so much.
That's awesome.
Oh, you are pretty.
Man, that's me all day long. I'd love something like that. You'd fit a baby seat in the back, man, no problem.
Oh, they got huge back seats.
Yeah. We'd fit a baby in there, no problem. I'll strain my back. It's okay.
My baby fits in any car. I just see.
Adorable. I can feel her tail wagging.
I'll tell you what, if you ever have one and they give you hell when you go somewhere, just print up one of these and put on her.
What does that say? Certified HEDA?
HEDA. I made that word up. Yeah, it's certified. It's a Hearing Ear Dog Association. So they'll ask something and I'll go, oh yeah, she's a service dog, you know? I mean,
That's crazy. That's great. You're trying to get Guinness registered as a service dog.
You are
Jen
pretty.
has Jen has a Rottweiler. What is he?
Rottweiler pit bull mix.
well, that's about 12 pounds, huh?
Huge.
Big. He's a big
He's a
dog.
beast.
Probably like 80 pounds, 90 or so.
So, about 90, yeah.
When they get to be as big as you and can knock you over, that's,
Oh, yeah.
that's interesting.
Yeah. Where is he?
What kind of camera is that?
It's an X20. Have a go of it. It's like old school looks, but all modern.
Well, that's what I liked about it, because it's all old looking. It's
Yeah,
just all
yeah.
classic.
It's great when you're out like taking photos because people think, oh, this guy's doing a film
It
camera.
does video
He's
too,
really
huh?
into it. Yeah, it does video
Can I
all
put
that.
her down right here?
Here, let me. I'll take her.
Cool.
I'm gonna put her in her cage. She probably got a pooter again by now. So gotta go bathroom or something.
freaking awesome.
What is there on it? 98? Tell me. A guy asked me the other day.
97 222.
97? The cool thing is the back. You can have a bunch of kids and put them in here.
Like for a road trip, this would be freaking awesome. Look at
It's like, isn't it? Look at that seat. I don't even know if anybody there set in the thing.
It's immaculate.
It looks nice inside.
It's a nice car. The thing is, I get them when the paint's like this. I do paint and body. I can paint this car so cheap it's pitiful. The important thing is the under 100 and quarter or so to where the car's not wore out and the interior's still in good shape. And this is a project for someone because they'll just paint it whatever color. And I don't want to paint them. I'll go back this color and they'll go, wow, that's really nice, but I sure wish it was black. Every time.
Yeah.
I can't paint the right color for the buyer.
I saw you did a Volvo 242. That's like again, you can't get those cars in Europe. They don't bloody exist.
They don't have them over there?
No, they have them in Sweden, but they're all rotten to shit. So you can.
You know, the funny thing about Volvos is I've sold probably 100 of them, and about a dozen overseas. Never one to Sweden.
Interesting.
Couple to Finland, couple to UK, couple to Netherlands. Never Sweden. I don't even get calls from there.
I tried importing one from Sweden years ago to do a turbo project.
They all rust out?
They're all rusted out, but the price on them, they're really, what's the word, they're purists. They will not let you buy a car if they know you're going to carb it up and put a new engine into it, anything like that. And again, when I was younger, I wanted to put like the big V8s into everything, but
when I was younger, I'd already have that CE apart and I'd have a big motor in it. I mean,
That's
I would already have,
yeah.
and I'd be so much in time and labor, it wouldn't be worth it.
That's exactly it. Well, I think with our car, it has 275,000 miles in it. When the engine goes, I'm gonna put it into
On the 2.2, watch out for the the love treat there.
Oh, I have a treat.
Good girl.
Can I give her one?
She might go for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be offended if she gets picky and won't eat it. She's her own human there. She owns me. That's how it works. I know this. It's okay, baby.
I'm taking some pictures to put on a car forum back in Ireland, actually, because there might be some guys who are interested. If you don't mind.
Just don't show my trash, man. This is such a crappy, trashy place.
No, it's all. No, like some of this stuff is, especially the big American stuff, would be very interesting for some guys back home. There's a huge American car following in Ireland for some reason.
I've got 30 of them.
30 I've seen the Trans Ams on the website. Yeah.
I've got 30 of them. So any of them they come across, I got all kind.
And do you do like pick apart, or do you just sell whole cars?
Well, that's gonna go to pick apart probably. The TR7.
Oh wow! Oh, British metal as well. Awesome.
It just actually the reason that's here, I sold it to a guy, and the guy, it was his original car.
No way. He owned it years ago.
He owned it. He was the original owner when he was in high school. He bought it new from the showroom.
He fell on hard times.
He found it. He bought it. He paid me. It's a cheap car. He died.
Ah, Jesus.
So now I've got the car still.
This
Bricklin?
is Canadian. I remember you talking
Bricklin?
about this.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, these are cool. It's the only one. It's the only one. You hit this button and they go. They open up. Pretty cool. And it's got the big old V8 too. I like that.
That's awesome. That's exactly.
Such a DeLorean so knocked them off.
Yeah.
Big time.
My God.
I like this one.
That's.
You never ever ever see these. It's
This
just
is a Nova Vega Nova.
Starfire Oldsmobile.
Oh wow.
And it's got a 5-speed Borg Warner in it, so it's pretty.
You have to excuse. I'm ignorant when it comes to American metal. I saw my first Chevy Vega wagon yesterday. Fell in love. It just wasn't right. I love wagons. Or bigger cars. I love them. Jesus. You see, it never like that would be an 80 grand car all day long.
That thing, see, I'm gonna redo that someday. I got it from he was a psychiatrist. He was the original owner.
That's freaking.
In fact, this came with it. The Thermador.
Wow, for the window.
For the window, yeah.
Wow.
You just want that on your car because it looks cool.
Awesome. Yeah, it's a real Cubana kind of thing. Yeah, that's awesome.
I don't know. I guess he had that thing in there too. I know, huh?
About 10 bodies.
Yeah, it's at least a 2.3 body.
Holy Jesus. Oh, the name. Oh. Some old injection, or sorry, ignition stuff.
I'm just wondering which car it was for because I'm missing one right now and I got to remember where this was. It's for a 8-cylinder or a 4-cylinder, I guess, right? Wait, it's a 6-cylinder.
Straight 6.
That's the whole thing. I didn't know if it was 2 sides or what. Man, I got extra jumper cables back here. It's a good thing I opened this up. This car don't need these no more. I do.
That's awesome.
Look how new that jack is. You wouldn't pop the trunk of a car like this and
That's
expect the
never
jack
been
to still have the sticker on it and stuff.
That's never been used.
No. That old guy just babied this car. And he lived in La Jolla, right by the ocean.
Ah,
You gotta expect it.
Like, this is nothing. This is...
No, just little trim pieces. Did she go for it?
No, she didn't.
She's
I figured
picky.
though, because she probably likes the meaty ones more. Right?
I don't know. She tells me and I forget, I guess. I have no clue with it. I've got a parrot too, a gray Congo parrot.
Oh,
And it knows like 500 words.
Oh.
And I'll say, come here. And she'll start following me and I'll hear in the background here, come here. And so then the dog will turn around and she'll go back and forth. It's funny as hell.
That's pretty funny.
And the dog copies the way she cries now. And right now the dog's barking because she can't see me. So then the bird will start making fun of the dog. It's so funny.
That's freaking awesome.
So what are you guys doing in South Korea?
Teaching. We both teach.
What are you teaching?
English. It's the only thing we can teach, I guess.
But you know, the good thing about it is we get about 5-6 months off, which gives us the time to come here.
How is it in South Korea? Do you like it?
Yeah, it's okay.
It's grand.
It's okay.
Very different.
Is it a nice place to visit? If you didn't have a reason to go there.
It's a decent place to visit. Not, I wouldn't say to live though.
There's zero car culture for me, which is the big thing. So I have to get my fix whenever I leave.
No collector type cars or
No
nothing?
collector type cars. No.
It's
you
all
don't
about
see
the
it.
new shiny.
Whatever MP3 compatible stuff you can get. It's there's nothing special with old stuff. So it's I don't know.
Is it expensive to live or cheap?
Cheap. It depends on where you are. It's like here, I guess, as well.
It's definitely cheaper than here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. But very different vibe. Like culturally, your elders are all that's important. You defer to them on every single thing, if you like, when you're younger.
So it's a real old school type setup over there.
Yeah, very traditional, very, it's, I don't know, you can take it for so long and then your filter gets clogged.
So I may as well go to China if I was going to visit Asia somewhere.
You've never been to Asia at all?
No, the only way I went overseas is I've been to UK.
Okay.
I flew into, because I went to Netherlands about 8 times. And while I was going there, I picked an 8-hour layover in London.
Okay.
Just to jump on the tube and mind the gap. And like I did that, and like I tried my hardest I got all the way to the palace and back during that time. But it's hard to do in a big thing and you don't know the area.
Yeah, exactly.
But I wanted to see London at least. I mean, but that's the only place I've been is Netherlands, Germany, and UK.
Yeah.
But no Asia.
I've seen a lot of this.
So you've been more places than that in Asia.
Yeah, we do a lot of stopover kind of stuff. But China's definitely worth it.
Japan? You've been to Japan?
Not been to Japan.
That's our next stop.
Yeah,
that's our next
where we're
plan.
going,
Yeah.
That's cool to travel so much. That's awesome.
It's nice. Well, you know, living in Asia, it's cheap to go
It's so cheap.
around Asia.
You should hit the.
It's like living here. It's cheap to go around here. It's $300. I can fly pretty much anywhere.
That's exactly it. Yeah. No,
Wow.
It's kind of hard to tell you where to go in Asia because here is actually really nice. So it's kind of, you
Well,
know, we'll go to the beaches in the Philippines.
This is
you
his
have
first
everything.
time in the States.
Yeah.
Oh, really? And you said you were from here.
Yeah, yeah. So we're kind of doing, this is kind of our honeymoon trip.
Yeah.
Where'd you come from here? What state?
Well, we've been around, but the last few years I was in California, in Los Angeles. We drove down here on the way to the zoo. So we're here just to go to the zoo.
No, you said you were from the States.
You were born in Texas.
I was born-
Texas.
Well, I was born in Alabama, actually.
You guys got a couple of connections. This is awesome. You guys need a blog, I'm telling you. Okay, just go here and check this out. This is what happened with us.
That's good. Our kid's gonna, he's not gonna know where he's from.
I just say California. It's the last place I was, you know.
So you are having a kid now, that's what you're saying.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Right
6
now.
months in, yeah.
6 months in.
Well, that'd be interesting. You don't even know where he's going to be from yet. He could, if you're in your 5 months leave, it could be from anywhere, huh?
We're gonna just go with the flow.
Where do you want him to be from?
Oh,
Do you have a choice? You have a choice, don't you?
yeah, Ireland there's nothing at the moment, but we know he's not going to be a Korean citizen. That's the big thing because
So you
It
won't.
can't be.
he can't be because neither of us are Korean citizens. So he'll
So if you're born there, you can't. You're not from there even.
No, it's not.
that way.
It doesn't apply like that. It doesn't work like that.
So it would work because you're a citizen here. You would apply for a citizenship here.
He'd be automatically a citizen of the US and of Ireland as well.
You get dual?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
that's
he'd be all
pretty
over
cool.
Europe.
That's really cool.
Live anywhere. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Yeah.
No, I wish I had dual. I mean, if I ever got married again, it'd be for dual citizenship. Either that or she's the queen and she's going to take care of me for the rest of my life or something. But no, that's dual citizenship is sweet.
It's handy. Yeah, it's very good. Man, I love your Southern Korea. It's awesome.
Yeah, I wish I had them. I wish I had them in all in one place to show you.
You had a dealership set up, didn't you? You had
I got a place. I had a place down on the main drag, but
Yeah.
the problem with this kind of stuff is
You have to sit in it for a while, yeah.
you guys basically are the exact problem with this stuff.
Oh.
How do you like to be told that?
Yeah.
She don't give a
What'd you
damn
say?
about that. You guys are the problem. You don't give a damn about that car, and you're not gonna let him buy that car from me. That's all there is to say about it.
They were just saying that earlier. That's hilarious.
No,
Like,
we already negotiated terms before we got married. I'm gonna have like a $5,000 budget,
There you.
and that's my car. That I can buy whatever I want with that one.
And see, I've got to catch you at that one point. And if I don't catch you at that one point, I'm not selling you nothing.
Yeah.
So, and I love talking to people about them too and stuff. And if I didn't, I wouldn't do it. But no, that's the problem with a lot, is you get people walking on, and everybody loves them, and they want to look and open the doors and kick the tires, but they're not going to buy it. And I just waste my whole life away talking to that thing.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, that's it. So you're the problem, is what I'm saying.
I am
Not in a mean way, but that's, and it's true. A lot of times, if there's not the money in the household, you don't need this, because this is not a daily driver. That's all there is to say about it.
That's exactly it. Well, you see, for me, it's a practical classic. That's what like something like the Celica over there, you could drive every day. If you got it right,
You could drive it.
every
For
day.
me, they're investments. It's a definite invest. Like every car I buy because they're like bottom out on value, and it's an investment. That's going to go up every day of its life, and that's why I'm
Exactly,
buying
yeah.
it.
It's not getting any lower, yeah.
No.
That's exactly it. Now, something like the limo back there, I'd love to buy something like that. I'd love that. And just go on a road trip.
See, I'm the idiot that gets stuck with something like that doesn't know what to ask for it. You have no way of putting a value on it. There's not another one from the world for sale.
Exactly.
I got a Jag. Motor Trend and Auto Week called me up. Auto Week took the bait, and they did a centerfold on my Jaguar. So it was cool. It's a nice Mark 10, a 66. It's the only one they could find that was even together. But what do I ask for it?
Yeah.
I see them online. They sold at Christie's for $100,000, and then I see some guy with one over here that sold for $17,000.
That's
Big range.
Yeah, that's
exactly. Well, then the other problem as well, like if you're buying as well, it's always some guy who's trying to sell it, and he's either put it up for stupid money so he can't actually sell it, so his wife is happy that he's crying, or his wife sees something on Christie's and like, oh yeah, that car went for $100,000, and that's a rusty.
That they want that.
Yeah.
I like the ones where she's making him sell it, and he's just selling it. He's all beat up, and
Yes,
he's,
yeah.
I have to sell it. She's leaving me. Oh, I love them guys.
That's terrible.
I've got. It is, isn't it? But somebody's gonna be buying that car. Wait until it'll be me.
Yeah, exactly.
And I've bought a lot of cars that way, where the guy's basically crying, and he doesn't want to sell it, and like she's making him. But you know, if the guy never does something, wouldn't it sits around for 7 years?
Oh, that's worse.
He should have listened and done something when she told him to it.
Yeah,
I mean, where are you at? I mean,
Yeah, exactly. No, it's something I think we're gonna have to work out. If I have a project and it doesn't move on within 18 months or something.
you don't need the full prenup. You just need it on the auto part.
I know it's hers anyway. That was the prenup. My God. Look at the size of that thing. The scale of stuff here, I just don't get.
They don't have big, I didn't see that in Netherlands. It's probably a lot like Ireland. They don't have the big vehicles.
Everything is skinny, yeah?
And every car that has a motor there, I didn't recognize them because we don't have that motor here.
Yeah.
We have big motors.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, the tax systems, it's all gone CO2 based. So the bigger your displacement, the worse it is for you. You're just screwed, like, really.
Well, that's why I'm screwed right now. I have 150 out of 250 left. When Netherlands changed the law, it killed my business.
Shit.
And basically I had that gold 124 over there, a dealer paid for that. It's paid for. He told me, he said, Nathan, keep it.
Wow.
He says, I can't afford to import it. He says it costs $2,000 a year to register it.
That's exactly, well, that's what our car is. 1,500 euros a year, maybe $2,000 a year just to tax it.
That's crazy.
Because we're
And you could register a new car for that, right?
You can register a car. A new car is 120 euros because they're all got diesel and CO2 efficient. That's all they care.
So that's all. So you save all that money just to go throw that money and go into debt.
Exactly.
Yeah, go into debt, supply the system that's killing the whole world, and we'll give you a benefit for it.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
It is bullshit.
That made me mad. Look, gave me goosebumps. It made me mad.
I know. It drives me fucking mad. Bullets my piss, basically. Yeah, so. I'm sorry, I can't stop taking photos.
That's okay, man.
Cadillac pickup is just hilarious.
They only made a few of them. Elvis had one. The funny thing is, you open the door and the car's almost like new. That one I have to do. Have you seen my dad's Benz with the horns on the back and the pipes on my channel?
Yeah.
We're gonna do that to this car, kinda.
That's pretty cool. That's a great advertisement.
Like a Boss Hog car, you know?
Yeah.
Now, did they have Dukes of Hazzard over in Ireland?
Oh yeah, we watched all the 80 shows back in like the early 2000s. That's basically it. I grew up in the 80s. See, I want one of these and to do the AMG, like all black bumpers, all black chrome.
I have a couple Euros with the flat bump. 18 is huge over there, isn't it?
Massive. A-Team, Dukes of Hazzard, Airwolf. Jesus.
I've sold 3 vans there, and now I know a guy in UK, and that's all he does is he makes A-Team clones.
They use them for weddings. The guys who have the Dukes of Hazzard cars.
Really? That's cool. That'd be cool. So which one are you guys having for your wedding again? Is it the Dukes of Hazzard? Or? She's like, I don't think so. Are you guys married? Are you married?
We're married already.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude.
I'm married about 2.5 weeks. 3.
We had the ceremony.
Oh, really? Just now, huh?
Yeah.
This is
Where?
In Korea.
In Korea? Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Did you have like colorful these things? I see these things in like I think Asian. I think about the colorful dresses where they dance and stuff.
Oh yeah, no, we didn't have anything like that.
We went for a more Western kind of style.
Yeah.
We got most of the family, like even the Korean side, they all live in.
Did your family fly over there?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, my family flew over there from here too.
That's awesome.
Pretty cool. It cost everybody a fortune. So.
Yeah.
I'll bet.
Yeah.
That's great. Man, that's really cool. If I stay here, I'm gonna end up buying something we should never buy it. And having another car.
Well, if you ever have a need for something, let me know. And it is cheap to ship this stuff.
Yeah.
I can ship a car to New York for $1,000, and I can go to Ireland for about $1,600. So it's not that much worse.
Jesus, I should just trade in the car back home and take it out. But gas here is so cheap.
That's right. It's a lot different there, yeah.
In Ireland, it's €169 a litre. It's only $2 a litre.
But diesel's still cheaper there than gas, right?
Marginally now. It's like
They've came up a bit.
It's come up a bit now. It's around $140 a litre.
See, they've totally screwed us here, and they've went to where it's what 57 and 81. That's insane. That's 10% more, and it used to be 25% less.
That's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, it used to make a lot of sense to run diesel back home, but I just plain hate diesel.
I have changed. I won't do a diesel Power Stroke here. It costs you $8,000 to $12,000 more than a gas one in a V10.
Yeah.
You have to drive 1,000,000 miles to get your money back.
But it burns dirtier as well. Like I don't. But the whole environmental thing, no, I don't buy it. Like what's coming out of a diesel is 10 times.
It has to be his smoke. There has to be something wrong with it.
It's not good. It's good. Even stuff like this.
I like driving that car. It's so cool. People don't realize it, but it's got a Fiero motor in it. The biggest Fiero motor they made. It's fun. Yeah, man.
That's cool. Like even a Celica like that would be like $5,000 in Ireland all day long. You just don't see them. What was the car I saw recently? You put a video, or maybe it wasn't a recent video. It was a silver SS. It was beautiful. 2-door SS, big V8 Chevy something. See all these cars in one place. Now, tell me, what is this?
It was the first Miami Vice car. If you watch Miami Vice, the first season, it was this car. And
This exact car. Wow.
this car is a California Daytona Spider. It's actually a McBurney Coachcraft.
Wow.
And he's my friend, actually. If you look on my personal website, I bought the molds for a car from him. He made 79 of them. And this is number 79 of 79.
Wow.
And the first 2 were used on the show.
Yeah.
And Ferrari donated a Testarossa to Miami Vice, 2 white ones. They gave him 2 Testarossas because this car was never made. They only made it in a hardtop. So when Miami Vice got popular, everybody wanted this car. And so Ferrari started getting calls. Well, he used a couple different names and things, and it's got the actual, these are about $3,000 per light.
Whoa.
They're actual Ferrari. The back are like 500 per, I don't want to say it too loud, somebody come pull them off.
Yeah.
500 per cone or whatever. And the bumpers are about 700 per cone from what I've heard.
That's insane.
He made it, they sued him, he lost everything he had. It cost him $7-8 million.
Jesus Christ.
And so it's one of the biggest lawsuits and things. But this car is hand built. It's a '79 Corvette that they took everything off of and put it all back together. And every panel on this is hand built, hand carved. It's all hand laid fiberglass. Check it.
You can see from the show lines that it's immaculate. It's beautiful.
And it's true Ferrari paint. I mean, the guy, he goes all out. But it's all hand-laid fiberglass, man. It's a work of art.
It's beautiful.
And this is the last one he did. My jeweler, he actually made, I had him make me an Elvis ring. He made my wedding rings and all that.
Yeah.
He ordered this one, and it took him 4 years to get it.
Wow.
And he loved it. He died, and now I'm selling it for his wife. And driving it a little bit. I told her, I said, you know I'm going to drive it, right? She goes, it needs to be driven. Go ahead and drive it a little bit.
Exactly. That's a beautiful car. What kind of money are they? Now this would be silly money, right?
You can find one for, depending on, there's a difference. He sold them in a kit. So there's 500 of them out there.
Okay.
But some schmuck built it in the garage. And so it's not really exactly. This is factory. You know, you're huge though.
I'm a big guy, yeah.
You do the other side. You got to sit in it. You got to sit in the car. Even just a big guy is hard to get in it. That's the only thing. So watch your head.
Yeah, it's leg art, head leg.
But the way this thing feels, man. The seats are handmade just for this car. And it's a pain to get in, but once you're in, you can feel how them seats ain't even cool for you. This car would not be cool for you.
Yeah, I've got a long back.
yeah, I think so. You definitely have to have the top down everywhere you went. Hey, get him from this side. This would make a great picture. I mean, he's just stuffed in there. Hang on, don't go nowhere yet. Just like that's perfect. That's the Instagram picture of the day right there or something.
I don't think I see your face.
Oh, God, you don't want to see
You don't want to see my face? That sounds like me.
One more. Okay.
It's like back in Ireland we used to race Lotus Elises.
Oh, them are tiny, huh?
Oh, jeez, it's literally leg, arse, head, leg. That's
how you get in.
That's crazy. Well, man, it's like I've seen kit cars before. This isn't the kit car.
Exactly. That's it. So you could buy a kit for like 15 to 25.
And you spend that.
I don't know what to do. And there we are again. I don't know what to ask for. So I told her I'm starting out at 38 grand. I mean, that's where I am. The real ones, if it's a real car and it was a hardtop, not a convertible, they're $4 million now.
Wow.
And there's only a few of them around.
Yeah, the Daytona's.
But this is a Chevy. I can actually fix it.
It's not. That's much better, isn't it? Yeah, you don't have to wait for some Italian dude on a Friday to do it.
Well, I would already have a Testarossa because they're so cheap at what they. For right now, I can get a Testarossa for 45 to 65. That's cheap when you think about it. You can hardly buy a new Cadillac for that, 1,000.
Oh, okay.
But you can't buy a new Cadillac for that.
You can't, no.
You cannot.
Jesus.
I think they're the best investment around. They're going to be $250,000 in the next 10 years.
Yeah, I know the 308 GTs are. Is it GTVs? Or?
The Magnum PI cars?
Yeah,
they've came up a lot. They've doubled in the past 15, 20 years.
Very popular.
Yep.
It's a TV car. Go to Ireland with it or the UK, you'll sell them in no time.
10 to 20 grand a service, though. That scares the shit out of me. $30,000 car, $10,000 service.
That's insane. Thank you, sir. You made my day anyway.
Oh, dude, anytime.
That's brilliant. I'm going to post all these photos up in the car side. I'll send you the link.
Are you on Facebook?
Yes, I am indeed.
I don't know how to do that. Hit me up on there. It's Nathan Wratislaw. I mean, if you enter Serial Marshmallows, it could come up.
Find it then, yeah.
They have a picture of Sonny Bono right now. It's hard to find people on Facebook because you use different names and screen names. And
yeah, I have my Irish name up in it, which is bloody impossible. We used to keep it separate for our students. If our students find us up in there, we're kind of screwed.
Oh, really? Oh, I bet. Yeah, they probably have. Yeah, that's interesting, huh?
Yeah, it's a different dynamic.
We met up with two friends from high school, and my buddy, the one, he's kind of became kind of extreme, and he's different. And we're sitting there eating, and he's like, oh, effing this and effing this, and these freaking tell F this, and he starts going off like that. And my buddy's a teacher. He's like, dude, come on, that's one of my kids' parents over there, bro. And like, I don't care how somebody feels. I'll like them however they like, but I could understand being in that situation. I mean, geez, if one of my customers were over there, I wouldn't want them to hear that. I mean, I don't feel that way. I don't want them to think I do from being with the guy.
Even politically, we have to be very careful. Like, you can't be. There's a case there last week where a teacher was kicked out for being wasn't pro North Korea, for saying oh, I went on a trip to North Korea and it wasn't so bad. That was basically, and she was kicked out of the country. She was a Korean, born in Korea.
Now, you guys have never went over there, right?
No.
You wouldn't admit if you would. You'd be no.
It'd be cool to go.
It'd be cool to go
I
to
think it'd be
CMC.
cool just to see the culture is what I'd like to see. Yeah.
I think from what I gather, I have friends who've gone and it's very censored. They only show you, you know, the picture villages where there's a store and everything like this.
I want to go just for the news. I think it's so cool that he makes up all kinds of shit about himself. I think that's the coolest thing in the world. He went to the moon and he did. That's awesome. If I could get like my whole world to believe that, that would be so cool.
I want minions.
What am I gonna do today? Okay, I went here. That's awesome.
That's gas. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I love the personality cult. It's good though. Oh man, this is awesome.
It doesn't feel weird being that close or anything. There's no big tension.
No.
It's hyped up a lot, you know.
I bet.
over here.
It is.
I bet.
Yeah.
Well, that's exactly it. Like, having never been in America before, I was petrified of A, getting stopped by the cops, or
Guns.
LAPD getting the shit kicked out of me, but pardon my French, but
Yeah.
you only see the negative stuff.
You do.
And in Korea, like, we're within artillery range, and everybody just goes on like...
Do they hunt and stuff over there a lot still?
Not really, yeah.
Are guns kind of? People have guns?
No gun culture, no gun culture at
No
all.
guns.
No, if there was, you'd have a very big problem on your hand, because again, the culture does not mix with weapons at all.
Why? Everybody shoots each other?
Everybody gets pissed off at each other, basically. Well, like, at
It's too
some
many.
stage.
It's just a lot of people in close quarters.
Yeah, you've
Yeah.
huge amount of population and very...
It's weird there where the towns are made for people versus cars. Here it's just all spread out and everything. Like in Montana, I wouldn't be without guns. I mean, I'm in Montana. I've had grizzly bears out in the backyard. I've got guns here, but I never have them in my car with me. I don't need a gun rolling around town, but I got one in my trailer just in case I have... Maybe they'll attack me and they'll jump out of the sky. Red Dawn someday, I don't know. But
the Mexicans.
I want the option, but like, then you start wondering about who has them and you start hearing about these whack jobs out there.
Yeah.
It's everywhere though. France now too.
Well, the French thing is hilarious because they're, you know what I mean? That it's being written off as like a freedom of speech thing, but if you go to France, dude, it depends on who you are and what your religion is, whether you have free speech or not.
Yeah, they're very, very weird the way that happens.
Anything bar secular in France, you can't open your mouth. Like, even if you're Catholic or Protestant, it doesn't matter. You can't open your mouth about religion, full stop. It's kind of...
So how's the religion thing in South Korea? Pretty
Religion? No,
controlled, or is it open?
It's open.
It's open, yeah. It's Buddhism and various types of Christianity.
Really mixed?
Yeah, really mixed, yeah. It's
Yeah, there's freedom of religion there.
total freedom, yeah.
Mixed is totally cool as long as everybody gets along. You got extremists in every little sect and then they start fighting.
Yeah. Oh, no, the latest ones are Muslims, God help them. I'd hate to be a good Muslim.
You know what? I'll tell you, 99. I haven't met a bad Muslim yet. If you want, I haven't met a bad person. When they call me up on cards, I send a lot of cards to Saudi Arabia, Dubai, all over there. These people, they're nice. They speak English better than a lot of Americans. They are. A lot of them are. I haven't ran into a bad Muslim person yet. I'm sure they're out there.
Oh yeah, but there's bad Christians out there. There's bad believers out there.
Just as many.
Hindus and Buddhists and all that too. Well,
They're probably not no bad Buddhists. They're pretty mild.
It's gas. No, I love your life. It had this many interesting cars in one place.
You should have seen it when they were all in one place, man. There's another 80 up there.
Jesus, that's crazy.
But
and you must have some storage bloody budget for this kind of stuff, like, because everything is huge as well. It's madness.
Let's get going. We
gotta hit the zoo.
have fun, man. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure. Thank you very much.
Very nice to meet you.
See you online,
Thank
all right?
you.
Enjoy the zoo.
Thank you.
Which one you going to, the zoo or the wild animal park?
That's San Diego Zoo.
The one downtown? That's nice. That's nicer.
Yeah.
It really is. Well, have fun.
Thanks a million.
Stay out of trouble.
That's
Thank
great.
you so much.
I'll chat to you online at some point. All right?
What'd you end up renting?
Camry.
Camry. Just whatever they had.
We got a good deal though. That's
$29 a day or what?
it's cheaper than that, I think.
Car rentals are cheap here.
Yeah, it was $11, but with liability, it was like 20 something.
They add on about 15 more or something.
Yeah.
You can't beat that. It's unlimited miles, huh?
Yeah, of course,
we can kill it if we want. It's great.
Have fun.
Thank you so much.
Nice meeting you guys.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
And glass is still going. I notice that every once in a while. This is the kind of thing that does take up some time. What did that take up? 39 minutes. That's a long time. But at the same time, I do enjoy it. So, whatever. 40 minutes down the tubes. Just the way it goes. Thanks for watching.
that go?
Huh?
How did that go?
You just want to come check stuff out. South Korea. Oh, breeder, I'll be right there. What are you guys up to? Where'd you go? You in here?
No, Kevin's over there in the bathroom.
Oh. Where'd you guys go?
Subway. A sandwich.
Subway's not very interesting for me because all I eat is meat and cheese. So like, what do you want? What else do you want to go over to that second station? And I'm like, pepper?
There's some peppers on it. There's some cheese. I like the sriracha sauce. It's not that bad. I thought it was going to be a little spicier, but it wasn't.